Okay, District 7, Dr. Germundson here with Mr. Mike Arnold, our business manager. And so we're going to talk about the audit. Okay, first of all, people have this kind of negative connotation about the audit. People think that it's this huge encompassing thing that's they're auditing us because we've done something wrong, something bad. But actually, an audit is in Century Code every school.
Yeah,
right?
So every school in the state, every government entity in the state has to do an annual audit, it's basically just our checks and balances that we've covered everything, we've caught everything, and that everything is getting done correctly as far as what the state has mandated, because the state also gives the auditors things that they have to check and to make sure that the school district itself is following what the state has mandated and put out there. And then they're just, and I look at it too as something that helps the school district, because if you have a good working relationship with your auditors, they will point things out. They will give us maybe better ways to do something, how to correct, some things that maybe we've done that would be helpful in the end as far as reports and everything too. So
I mean, it's a good partnership, right? So like I said, I guess the first myth to dispel is the fact that it's a bad thing and that they're trying to find things you've done wrong. No, they're actually working with us to make sure we're doing things
correctly.
Better. So, okay. All right. So we did two audits, fiscal 23 and fiscal 24. Why did we do two audits?
So we're trying to get caught up. So everything with being the new District 7, it's just taken some time to, get everything running and caught up and everything. So
I mean, we've been through some business managers, we've been through some superintendents, so there's been some turmoil and some issues why we didn't get the audits done every year on time. Right.
And two, there's not very many auditors in the state to do school audits. So so sometimes you get a backlog of, it may take a little bit, but
because we were actually using the North Dakota state auditors, and I think you had explained it before that because they work with the state, name another government entity in the state says, hey, we need an audit, then they go, well, we got to do that one, so then we bump down further. So that's what was waiting, it was taking so long is because we were using the state to do our audit.
And so then once this one gets done, we'll get on their books for here in this fall to then get 25 done. And then we're just closing out fiscal year 26. So and then by the time we get 25s done, we should be ready to go with 26.
So we're getting back on track, right? Here we are, Dr. Germundson, Mr. Mike, and our great school board. We are getting things situated back on track and working on making sure things are good, especially with our finances, right? Hey, here's the question. You've been with the district now
just about 2 years.
Just about 2 years, yeah. So was there any surprises that when you got back the audit report?
Not really, because the one thing that is going to kind of be a trickle down effect is because we are a little bit behind in getting the audits done. The district got back fiscal year 22's audit that had corrections. Like with every audit, you find some corrections that need to be implemented and stuff. So they hadn't. So
those things weren't able to be fixed because then we went right into the 23 and the 24.
Well, because the 22 audit wasn't done until 24. So 23 and 24 were already done operating in the same mode. So a lot of it is just repeat that has been corrected already.
Right.
But because that's the year that they're auditing, it's not reflecting those changes yet because we can't go back in time.
Right.
And so it's
So it's like, hey, you should have fixed this in 23. Well, we didn't get it back. So yes, repeated things that now.
And the auditors acknowledge that in the report that because
we
of
realized that
Yep.
you'd stacked them, that we had to stack them, and so we weren't able to correct things at that time. Okay, all right. So I guess just for trying to simplify things. So what's the major takeaway from the audits here, just to kind of get so we don't bore people for a half hour talking about things. The major takeaways.
The biggest thing was just documentation with the combination or combining of the two districts and making sure that all the needed documents were filed away. But then too, because we've been moving around within the district a little bit, so things got misplaced. And then trying to find, the supporting documents for what they were looking for. It wasn't, it's not that they're not there, it's just they're filed away in boxes from.
Well, so what,
moving.
I want to make sure that when you say like documents were missing, but so originally when District 7 became District 7, the business office was down in the old District 8 building.
Yeah.
Right? And then we moved the business office into the district office right across from Wilkinson. And then we couldn't fit everybody in there, so the business office moved back down to the District 8 office. And then we said, hey, you know what? We need to get everybody under one roof. We need to get tech and maintenance and the business and HR and everybody. So then we moved over here to 820 East Broadway.
East Broadway.
And so here we are in our nice big building. And so now we're all under one roof and all of our documents are under one roof. But yes, there was, 3 stops before? So that's where you're saying you're trying to find your documents.
A couple business managers in there too, and we all do
couple
things
business
different.
managers in there, yep.
So,
Okay.
so it's not, there's nothing huge, nothing major. There's just a lot of corrections, but like I mentioned, they've been implemented. So coming into the 25 audit, it should be pretty clean. I always go to that you don't want a perfect audit because that means that because you always have room for improvement.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, we
but it
first
won't
talked
be
about,
as
right?
huge of a findings as what there is now.
This is a teamwork between the auditors and the district to make sure we're doing things right.
Yep.
So we're going to post the actual 23 and 24 audits on
Yep.
our website here, so you'll see the click below. And then on Monday night was our July board meeting, July 13th, is that the auditors are going to be here physically or they're going to Zoom in.
They're going to zoom in.
They're going to Zoom in. So if you're interested in hearing some boring business talk, sorry,
Yeah.
this is a business guy, that's boring to me, I'm an educator. But it's important. And so if you want to hear about it, you can definitely come in person Monday at 5:30 down to the district office here on 820 East Broadway. Or you can Zoom in and watch it from the comfort of your home, and the link will be below. So, well, Mike, thank you for answering all those questions. And keep doing good work, because like we said, we're doing good stuff here at District 7, and we're cleaning things up and making sure we're doing things right. So that's the way we like to do it. So thank you, Mike.
You bet.
All right, people of Williston, thank you.